Right.
You're telling me if I'm running and a zombie dude's getting at me, I'm not just going to tear at his pants? Like, get off of me. Yeah. Take your belt off. Get off.
Get off of me. Let me help you with your underwear. Get off of me.
Get off.
Okay, now, wait.
Now this is you.
Now get on.
You may have bit me and killed me, but now you're running around with your dog. Oh, I thought you were going to have a small dog. That thing is huge. Welcome, horrible people, to the Horrible Opinions Podcast. As always, I'm your horrible host, Kenny, reminding you that much like one dance move can change the world, one blowjob could also change the world.
Oh, fuck.
That's what he said.
Mine's also about head. Go ahead, Daniel.
And then I asked, do you see that truck?
That's the joke that
I don't think you do.
I'm Daniel, and for some reason I'm a robot? There are zombies that are robots in this movie.
Yeah, their heads glow blue when you blow them up.
Okay. I'm Ryan, and in the pre-zombie world and in the zombie world, head is currency.
Oh.
I guess Bill Clinton's situation is way less problematic in this universe.
Oh, wait. I'm Daniel, and I have a petition that I would like you to sign that we bar. He's not allowed. Zack Snyder is not allowed to write his own scripts.
I cannot sign this petition. However, I hope you will sign my petition that if a movie is over 100 minutes, we're allowed to turn it off.
I mean,
at the 100-minute
I don't
mark.
think you can turn it off, but you can go to sleep at the 100-minute mark.
I don't know, Ryan. 100 minutes, I think that's cutting it a little short. Maybe
an hour 40.
40 minutes.
Maybe a good hour and 40, maybe. Look.
Maybe an hour and 40. You dumb bitch.
I wish.
What's this movie?
I don't know.
It's still playing at everyone's homes.
Hasn't
Everyone has started
yet.
This movie at some point, and it hasn't ended. If you
it's still
turn your
going.
TV on,
Like,
it's currently
the movie
playing.
stopped, but it's still doing a new ending.
Zack Snyder's Army of the Dead.
I wish I was
I'm going to ask you to give us a synopsis of it, but it might be a feature length.
Are you on the synopsis?
Synopsisize me, Captain.
American remake of Peninsula. Done.
Oh, yes, that's why we're watching this. Is it better?
No.
Correct.
Now, here's what I'm going to say. The ideas in this movie are better, but it's is it 2.5 hours long?
Damn near.
That's like
7 minutes short.
Like Lord of the Rings. We went from Hobbiton all the way to the Secret Council, and then we had fights. We had so many fights, and we left them, and they're on a raft, and they're going down. Okay.
Have you guys encountered the concept of like a zombie leader guy who's smarter than all the other zombies before?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me too.
Land of the Dead.
And it's been done better before.
Land of the Dead and Army of Darkness.
And this thing been done way better in the audio drama We're Alive, which came out like 20 years before this. And this is pretty much the same thing as that, except bad.
So original.
I also think this is like weird. It's like, what if we took the idea from I Am Legend, zombies? Huh?
Which idea from I Am Legend?
It's the vampires. They get smart. They become less animalistic, less
Vampires
instinctual.
are usually smart.
Nah, not the feral ones. Not the ones that like to mess with mannequins.
Not the ones that aren't smart.
Yeah, not them.
Oh, okay.
Talking about the
Fair.
book, the good I am Legend. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think it's called that.
Omega Man?
No, that's the movie. I'm talking about the book. I Am Legend.
Isn't the book also called Omega Man? Isn't the book also called Mega Man?
Dr. Wily! I'm the last man alive!
Dr. Wily!
Can I blast him?
Good ideas in this movie.
Blast him.
I will accept that we have our own zombie society now. I like that. I like that the zombies are now got some blue in them. That's fun. I like we got like rankings of zombies and all that. Great. It's great. I will even say I like Zombie Baby. Okay? But if
Zack Snyder loves
dumb.
Zombie Baby.
But if you're gonna do this, you gotta like go somewhere with it. You can't just have it be there and take up my precious time. Like your father-daughter bullshit non-arc bullshit. And you got a helicopter pilot. Like I can tell she's just been cut in for fun. That's great. And
she literally has.
Yeah.
She's not in Do you know the thing behind her thing?
No. I'm a bit of a rant here, but even I can tell you have no interaction with anybody, and you're all by yourself.
Can you tell that?
I couldn't actually tell. I think they did a really good job with it, considering what they did.
Ryan, she's not there with any of them. Literally.
They CGI'd out an actor who got canceled and put her in.
Okay, I'm gonna throw this out there. Instead of I don't know. Instead of CGIing in her in there, just cut the part.
I think you need the pilot.
You can have someone else be the pilot.
So don't cut the part.
No. It's someone else already on the team can also be the helicopter pilot.
No, but the movie's filmed. We can't. There's nothing we can do.
There's nothing we can do. In fact, it's still filming.
I think you just look. If you could
She's
CGI
coming in
her,
like 6 months after everything's done.
You could have CGI'd one of the other cast members who was already there and add some lines of dialogue. I'm a pilot now. Yeah, have him find a manual. Okay, on a casino board.
They CG mustache on Batista. He's the pilot, and they put him in a hat. Honest,
I'd never even heard of Tig Notaro.
She's a good comedian.
I watched this. That's what I found out afterwards.
Easy. Tell me one joke. Tell me one joke.
Well, I don't know any jokes, but
I
watched her stand up. She's funny.
What's her bit? Can we just
her bit
watch
is that she's a lesbian.
Well,
no.
I was gonna say so's Dave Attell. No, that doesn't work. Hold on.
Well, kind of. If you think about it, really. And we're doing right now what the movie did, and that's
waste your fucking time.
15-minute long opening.
That's right.
Oh, you mean the opening from Zombieland?
Yeah.
It was 10 minutes, right?
It's long.
Why is it this long?
We had to hit a couple Vegas show tunes. Well, because we're telling a quick story that's not quick in the beginning. Because we have to know how we got to where the movie started. We have to see all these guys were bad. We can't just say, hey, these guys were all badasses. We can't just walk up and be like, hey, do you remember all the shit we went through?
It takes so long, I forget all these people.
And then some of the people
then brought back into the movie.
In this intro.
You were in that last movie I watched.
Also die in the intro. And I'm like, okay, I guess I shouldn't have been like, was it Island of the Dead? That had the slow-mo backwards in time.
Oh, Dead Island.
Dead Island, thank you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you mean the trailer that had nothing to do with the game?
It had everything to do with the game.
He also
play that game and tell me that.
There are zombies. I beat that game.
He also botched the whole, let's do, slow down, depressing versions of, songs and whatnot.
Yeah, and that's his whole thing, too.
Well, now you say botched.
He just did bad ones.
I thought it was just a joke. Was I supposed to feel so? Okay, I don't know what the tone of this is supposed to be.
Okay, well, there's a time loop and there are robot zombies, so figure that out.
Daniel,
was the time loop real?
The time loop's real.
God,
are you sure?
God damn it!
The bodies are wearing the exact same thing.
The exact same clothes. The most interesting thing in this movie is when that one guy is going we've been here before, man. Look at us. This is literally us dead on the floor. What if this is just a time loop and it's going to get reset over and again? And I'm like, oh my God.
That is interesting. This is like a Black Ops zombie level.
That's not what's going to happen.
It's just great that he jokes that it could have been a better movie than what he actually made.
Yeah.
But he didn't. It's
do
not
you
a time
think he
loop.
was wanting to do like what he got to do with the who's DC's Avengers movie? Who are the
Justice League?
When he got to go back and redo Justice League, do you think he was thinking he'd get to redo this? Because this was a success on Netflix.
Yeah, it did well. It has that prequel sequel.
When was
that
this
I haven't
released?
Watched.
COVID.
Okay. 2021.
Oh, on Netflix, you say? Yeah, I bet it worked very well when nobody could leave their goddamn house.
Hey, I'm just saying.
I was looking outside at the sunshine.
We watched it in the basement. The boys, we all watched it.
We're still there.
We're still watching it. It's a time loop.
Why are we watching this movie, Daniel?
Because because it reminded me, or because Peninsula reminded me of it.
It's much like Peninsula. It's a zombie heist movie.
I would say this is a heist movie with zombies. Peninsula was a zombie movie with a heist. Does that work?
I would say this is just a mess.
It is a mess.
And not in an enjoyable way.
This one definitely has more of the focus on the zombies, so this one is more of a zombie movie with a heist.
The zombies look good.
I had that the other way, though.
You said it the other way.
Yeah.
But I feel like because we decided to have like a whole hierarchy to the zombies and everything in this one, like there is more focus on them versus Peninsula. It's like, no, we know these zombies are still there from the previous movie. It's just regular zombies, but we got our ragtag crew that we got to throw in there and like, oh, look, we're still dealing with those zombies. But much like
I just thought it was a
others,
good companion piece to Peninsula because they're doing the same thing on surface level. Same. They're doing the same thing. There's no drift. There's no drifting in this, of course.
There's no drifting, but nobody in Peninsula is working on a food truck either.
Lobster
rolls are good.
They're really good, Kenny. They are delicious. Yes.
In fact, we got a food truck here, just opened up, has lobster rolls. Gonna have to go find out if they're good here. We got a lobster.
This movie actually made me mad.
Ask them if they were inspired to make their lobster rolls based on this movie. Make that your opening line.
They just finished it.
I bet that's not the case.
Yeah, they started it in the pandemic, and it's just now over, and they're like, yeah, that's right, lobster rolls. Let's do it. Let's get some chowder, boys.
Chowder. This movie made me mad.
Why did this movie make you mad?
Because now you're scared to get
okay, let me do another one of my possible intros. Hi, I'm Daniel. I'm going to sit there and watch you die when I could easily help you and prevent that from happening, and then I'm going to be sad about it.
Hi, I'm Ryan. I'm going to have all my characters make the dumbest decisions they can possibly make. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do.
Go on.
Oh, hi. You know the corporate shrill?
I'm also Ryan.
that we all don't trust? Let's let him go first up the only escape ladder. Yeah, no problem. Question.
Go on.
Okay, number 2. I'm corporate shill guy. I'm here to get some blood from one of the alphas. We just went through the gate. We just shot this guy and offered it to one of the alphas. Hey guys, little change of plan. I'm going to go get my blood now, and now I'm going to leave. Peace.
Bye. He wants the head, though.
He could have had the head right in the open, right when they got there. He could have done the exact same thing.
Look, Ryan, he has to stay there longer because if I had a nickel for every time we watched a horror movie on this podcast with Garrett Dillahunt and he got killed by a tiger, I'd have 2 nickels.
That's true. You would have 2
nickels.
It's
not a lot, but it's weird that it's happened twice.
It's more nickels than anybody else.
Was he in Burning Bright?
Yeah.
He was.
Okay, I guess he was the asshole stepdad.
No, he's the tiger.
No, he was the daughter.
He's the daughter.
Oh, good. Congratulations to him on his transformation. He is very
talented. He could do that. Remember, I think I said this in the Burning Bright one, but Deadwood played one character and played a different character.
Played another. Listen, I'm sure I talked about it in Burning Bright. I love Garrett Dillahunt.
He's great.
Raising Hope is a phenomenal show and should have got more love. It always weirds me out seeing him play a bad guy, even though he does it well, because he was so lovable in that.
Okay.
2 tigers have killed this man, Ryan.
Only one of them belonged to Siegfried and Freud.
I'm sorry, who?
Allegedly.
That's close enough. Nobody knows who those people are anymore.
Sigmund and Freud is what Ryan said.
I believe
the kids these days don't even know Jobu from Major League, so...
I hate this movie. No, I took out my phone and started playing on my phone. I never do that. What?
I took out Ryan's phone also.
It started doing a crypto scam.
Oh. Did we make some bank?
Yeah, Zomcoin.
No.
Am I going to make $15 million? Okay, because that's going to be, like, you get 50. Okay, let's set the scene. I'm getting a team of people's names I can't remember. We've got Army Guy. We got Army Girl, I guess. We got Helicopter Pilot. We've got another Army Guy. We've got the Safecracker. We've got our
YouTubers.
Our YouTube vigilante guys, but one of them, he comes with 2, and then one of them says, nah.
Well, him and 2 others, I guess.
Yeah. Now, call me crazy, but...
You're crazy.
If you're going to bring someone into the movie, and then they're just going to leave the movie, and had 0 impact on the movie, perhaps you could have just cut that out.
Could have. I mean, his goal there was to show that this YouTuber is an idiot, and he was going to bring 2 actually uncombat proven people in with him because they think it's a game. It's unserious.
But the lady he brings with him is a total badass.
Is completely
even though
competent.
She had never killed a zombie at that point.
She's just killed a whole lot of people, and that's obvious.
Yeah.
Okay.
But she's also an idiot, and so is Garrett Dillahunt's character.
Oh, no, I'm saying if that one character who doesn't have a name goes away, what I thought was happening was he was going to go tell somebody else. Like he was
puts together his own team.
Get his own team. That's right. Because he's like, wait a second. We're going there to knock over a casino?
Maybe that's what happened. He just dressed his own team up like that team was dressed up, and they're the time loop people?
I like your version of the movie better.
I'm a time loop.
Anyway, they wouldn't be skeletons already, or maybe they would. I don't know how time works.
There's an outbreak. It's bad. It's the military.
These people, okay, the military's coming. Also, they got something in the back of one of these trucks. Yeah, of course.
But I mean, like the UFO,
all that.
Or
which
it's the Holy Grail.
There's lots of D UFOs.
Okay. But is it
no?
Like
but
Grail?
There are UFOs in these shots with the military at the start.
What?
Are there?
Yeah,
I was already checked out by then.
That's fair.
I like that you got a good head start on that. Good
head.
You're a wise man.
Good. Okay, so the army's driving down the road, or the military, some army dudes, might be another branch, I don't know, probably not the Navy, driving down the road.
Coast Guard.
NCIS.
And coming out of Vegas is this, new married couple. They're driving the other way, and the new married couple, like, the lady's like, yeah, I got something for you. And he's like, what, you do? And she's like, yeah, I'm gonna give you a blowski. So she starts giving him a blowski while he's driving. Dude can't handle his blowskis. Don't get blowskis while you're driving unless you can handle them. And then in the front army truck, that dude's driving with his buddy, and his buddy's like, I got something for you. And he starts giving him a blowski. So now we got
dueling
blowskis.
Uh-huh.
And
well, so then they should have missed each other because they each go in each other's lanes.
No, but they're moths, Daniel, so they're both attracted to light.
And Daniel, that is what happened, though, because front truck of the army
that's
convoy
right.
does go into the other lane, but the guy behind him wasn't getting
Which I'm pretty sure if you're in the front, you're supposed to take whatever hit's coming so what you're actually hauling doesn't get hit.
I got scared.
No, I panicked. What if it got jizz on me if you launched through his windshield into my windshield?
That'd be gross. You can't get that out of this uniform.
There's no bread in this truck. What am I going to do? There's no bread. This isn't a bread truck.
Oh my God, a bread truck. Oh.
We blow up. Okay. The payload, doors open. Everyone's like, oh, right, the payload. I'm over here thinking like, hey, that couple that just like burned in that fire and everything, their entire marriage was a happy one.
That's true.
Yeah, they went out with like hot newlywed energy.
Yeah.
It's good.
Like never a disappointed moment. So, congratulations to the new couple, dead couple. Ah, fuck. Yeah, right. The payload. Well, doors open. Let's go walk over there.
I like how this thing was less secure than the safe of money.
Right?
Government, am I right?
The radio like, yeah, I'm going to need you all to get away from the payload immediately. And everyone's like, let's just go up there. And then this big, like, buff zombie soldier comes out. And then they shoot the shit out of him, but he's indestructible. And that's dumb.
I thought he just dodged all the bullets.
Well, he did that too, but he took a bunch when the other two dudes just ran off into the desert instead of just driving. Because, their truck was still fine.
I guess that's scared. A good point. Yeah, the truck got scared, so.
Yeah, we got scared.
It peed all its gas out.
They shoot it a couple times. It kills the shit out of them. The zombie does a roar that doesn't come out of its mouth, and it's dumb as shit.
Where does it come from?
It comes out of your diaphragm, so.
It is dumb.
Little tummy's rumbling. Hungry.
And is that supposed to be like the king zombie later, and his hair just kept growing or something?
Yeah, that's him.
No.
Doesn't look right.
It has to be
look
him.
like the same guy.
No, it doesn't.
Why does it not have to be him?
It could be one of those two other I thought it was one of the other two military guys.
I don't think that's the case.
You look at one of them's there in the beginning shot when he comes out.
Yeah.
Because he's got the dog tags on.
Well, the buff zombie that comes out of the
I think buff zombie has dog tags too.
Does he?
Well, I think he's more buff than the king.
Well, he got he slimmed down for his new bride.
I think there was a civil war that happened and we just weren't privy to it.
Oh.
They got a society. They got a
tiger.
They got a king and queen now, okay?
That's dumb.
I mean, I don't know.
Now, while we're talking about this, that 20-minute intro's going on. We're in Vegas. We're seeing boobs. The Zeus statue. That's pretty cool. People running around. Our main characters are in there fighting. We don't know our main characters yet. They're all like living a life. We bomb the shit out of it all. It's great. All these newer zombies die easier because apparently if you get, don't get bit directly from the payload zombie, you become a weak zombie. If you get directly bit by him, you turn into an alpha.
Ooh.
Which, okay, sure.
That makes sense. It's vampire rules.
It's vampire rules.
You either become a vampire or you become a ghoul.
Yeah.
Gabagool!
Got a big saw. We're going to hose off some dicks.
We're hosing off dicks?
Yeah, I got a note that says Jesus that fun turned them into soup, but I think it's supposed to be gun. Yeah, it was a gun. Gun turned them into soup at one point.
I did look cool.
Drax versus zombies.
He turned down being Peacemaker to be in this.
I like Batista quite a bit. That's John Cena's role.
It is John Cena's role. I'm glad it went that way. I can't even imagine it as him, but
yeah, I like my Batista he's comedic, sure, here and there, but like I want him to have a little more drama. I don't know. That's no one else gonna play that shit, man.
Shit, damn.
$50 million for your team. I don't care how you split it. Here's a free Legend of Zelda poster in this tube.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you. I've been trying to get the there's one level you can't get to unless you burn a special tree. And you can't find it on the internet anymore since the zombie outbreak. So thank you.
But why can't you find it on the internet since the zombie outbreak?
The new government has scrubbed everything fun, man. And if you
why is there a new government?
They're only in Vegas.
It's only in Vegas, right?
Out.
Are you talking? No. I don't like the way you're talking. You're going into that camp. You're going to that camp next to Vegas because you know what? You're talking funny. So I think you're infected, even though you're nowhere near there.
You reported exactly what I just said. Oh, you're going to a faraway prison. Yeah, you can't just say what I said and make me look dumb by repeating it.
You guys put me in the group chat.
You put me here. Now this next note actually has aged somewhat poorly because
since the last week you wrote it. Which one?
I did.
Okay.
What?
They mentioned a character named Wiley, and I go, the coyote? I was like, no. WB said no. Wiley's too crazy. As of yesterday, that movie has been bought and will be released.
How's that work? Because they got tax write-off for that.
They have to pay it back.
Oh, sucks to suck.
Hi.
So I'm assuming the tax write-off
my brain has
was less than $50 million.
Leaked out of my head. What are we talking about?
So Acme versus the Coyote
with John Cena.
With John Cena.
Okay.
It was a movie that was under the WB umbrella that was made.
All right.
Much like Batwoman.
I think it's
Batwoman's never going to be released.
Batgirl.
Yeah.
And yeah, they finished it. Everyone was kind of like, oh, that looks kind of fun. And then they shelved it for tax purposes. And people have been bitching at them ever since. Like, no, we want to see this movie. It's got a big cast in it.
I want to see Batgirl.
I'd watch that too.
It's got Brendan Fraser in it.
Brendan Fraser's bad guy in it was pretty solid. So maybe that'll happen. Maybe they'll release it themselves.
I thought about
because $300 million.
They had Batgirl toys at the store. Before it was canceled, and I thought about buying some.
So they made a movie, and for tax reasons, they don't release it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's a guy in charge of WB right now. I forget the dipshit's name.
Zaslav.
He's Zaslav. He took it over like a year ago?
A while ago.
A little while ago.
He sucks.
And basically, he's been doing dumbass shit. He decides, I don't like this movie. I don't think it's going to make any money. If we just scrap the whole thing, throw it on a shelf, never release it, we can write it off as a loss.
But how can you write it off as a loss if you still have the opportunity to release it?
You're not supposed to. So them actually selling it to this other company for like $50 million, I was under the impression that if they ever actually released it or sold it, they would have to pay back the money they got from the tax cut. So I can only assume the tax cut was worth less than the $50 million that they sold it for.
Would it not be better if we changed a law or a regulation to make it to the effect where instead of doing that, you just gave $50 million to a charity and got the same effect?
Okay, so you have to give me this movie that you shelved for tax purposes, but now you also have to go give $50 million to a charity and I get nothing.
No. Instead of making a movie with the sole purpose of just shelving it, instead of wasting everyone's time.
That wasn't why the movie
That wasn't
made.
why the guy came in and said, fuck you, we're not releasing this. We're just going to take the immediate tax write-off. I don't want to release this. I just want money now.
Oh.
Like the guy cares nothing for your art. He cares nothing about what the audience wants.
I mean, it'd be one thing to cancel something that's in production and it's like just not turning out well, but these were already done.
Done, Ryan. D-U-N.
Don't look at me, man. You don't get to control what these people do. You don't own this shit. They do.
Your mom owns this shit.
It ain't right.
It ain't right. I demand my Batgirl movie.
Let's get our ragtag crew together.
Not one, you son of a bitch. Not one clasping of hands to show me biceps. Not one thumb war. Nothing.
We do have some, like, a little bit of, like, will they, won't they between Safecracker and the other guy.
I think they will.
I think they would have.
If he had, like, locked
between,
himself in that cage, in that safe, I think, you know.
Oh, for sure.
Roll around in that money.
This has been so long ago. Another note says nobody likes a rapist. Who is the rapist here?
So the rapist is one of the guards at
Sons of Anarchy guy.
Oh,
concentration camp.
Yeah. I like him. The actor, not his character.
No, the character.
No, I like the I like the actor. Yeah.
Oh, okay? I thought you were saying the actor was the rapist guy. I was like, no.
No. I'm saying I like the actor.
That was the actor we replaced.
Yeah, no, I'm not over here like, oh man, that's too bad.
No, I like him in everything.
Turned out to be a dick. Yeah, he's good. Yeah, he's good. Let's see. I was hoping for Cirque du Soleil zombies. We didn't really get those. We got a couple Bendy boys, I think, but unless I'm remembering the Bendy boys from Peninsula,
I don't think there's
definitely
any
had Bendy boys in that.
There's not really too much Bendy. No Blue Man Group. I'm disappointed.
No Cher.
No.
How's Cher not there?
She's immune.
She was the queen. What are you talking about?
Yeah,
that's should have been. She should have been.
She was the statue. She got bigger.
She was the tiger.
Growl.
We put together our team, and we got our $50 million to split between the team. And every time we bring someone in that isn't part of the family,
it's all about
we continue to pay them less and less.
Family.
And every time any of those people want to bring someone in, they pay them less and less.
YouTuber guy's only getting like what, $50,000?
Like 500,000?
No, I don't even think it's 500,000.
I think it's 250.
Yeah,
something like that. Yeah, but
250.
I'm just like, what are these guys all gonna do when they show up at the safe and they realize like there's a lot more money?
That's a good point. Also, they didn't have a good plan to get all that money out.
Thank you, Daniel.
That's not all gonna fit on the helicopter.
Thank you. No, it's nowhere near gonna fit on the helicopter. And if it does, it's gonna weigh it down.
Maybe they were gonna take pictures of it, and then it's like, see, we have all this much money. Now you take that picture to your bank and like, I would like to deposit this.
I would like to deposit this picture. And they're like, yes, sir. Thank you, sir. I thought what we'd do is maybe we'd get a net or a canopy, and we'd put all the money in that, and the helicopter would like.
Sure, but you would need like a cargo helicopter that can handle that weight.
Solve the weight problem.
Also,
right?
that's too many. There's far too many people.
It's not in
for
the helicopter, so it doesn't weigh as much.
But you know what? It's the people who are setting up this heist. They know what the end goal is going to be, so none of this really bothers them because that's not what it's about.
It's not about the money.
It's about. Because, I mean, first off, they've got 20 minutes to completely pack up and move that money from the fucking basement of that building all the way up to the helicopter.
Well, not originally, but yeah.
No, but at that point, like, yeah, no. So, our team.
Yeah.
We got Batista. We got his on-again, off-again fling, I assume, or someone that could have been a fling, but then he went and got married instead, and then he killed his wife, who was a zombie.
Allegedly.
Probably.
She was allegedly a zombie.
No, it's allegedly his wife.
Oh, you don't think that was allegedly his
wife? I think they banged. I think that was their daughter. Did we hear that they were actually married?
I'm gonna say it was his wife.
You think, Batista stand-up guy? You think that's his wife?
No, I think in Vegas it's really easy to get married. That's his wife.
It is really easy to get married.
Shit damn.
In Vegas. Shit damn. We get that guy with the big saw, who is not Michael Jai White, but could have been a fun Michael Jai White role. Because if that guy had a saw and was doing some sick kicks, that character would have been unstoppable.
I guess.
Instead, he's just big saw guy.
That's true.
So
your observations are on point.
Did he ever get to use it?
In the 20-minute opening, he did.
He used it in the opening and to open...
No.
They cut the lady cut through the wall.
Coyote cut through the wall.
Then no, he did not.
Okay, it's great he had it then because it really came into play.
Yeah.
Maybe he used it to get out of the safe.
He didn't have it. Coyote did.
Right, but she threw it through the wall magically.
The wall, and instead of just going through that hole like Kool-Aid Man, he's like, no, I'm going to cut through the bars.
She can only, her X-Men powers, she can only bring like inanimate objects through.
Like money?
Well, Sock, wish they wrote it back in the safe.
Back out, Daniel. I like the way you think.
Yeah.
You know what? You write Jack Snyder's
because money,
next
that's
script.
made out of tree, and tree is organic, so that doesn't work.
Just like this Kush.
I think it's more made out of plastic at this point, dog.
No, we are.
I got the pellets. It's in my gut.
Saying there's micro sugars in my money.
They're delicious. Are you not licking your money?
You shouldn't.
You gotta lick your money.
Cocaine.
Well, that's why I'm doing it, Daniel. I mean, yeah, both.
Yeah.
That's why you do it.
Let's see. Our daughter's coming because the coyote took our daughter's friend into the
God, this is so stupid.
into the Vegas because they all want to go in there and get their little. They went into the. Oh, what's the?
Why did
what's
they
the
want to
zone
go in there?
The division?
Money.
Because they're going in to get good loot, money, so they can afford to get out of there. So they go into the.
But everyone's getting kicked out of there anyway. Because they're shutting down the camp.
Else. It's the.
But they're going to get taken to another
What's that
camp.
game style called, Dan, where you drop into a place and you get the loot and you have to try to get out?
Extraction?
An extraction shooter, like Escape from Tarkov?
Yeah. So they went in there as scavs.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And they're like, oh shit, the game's not rebooted. I don't get to try again. Oh shit, I done fucked up. So that's why she's like, Daddy, I'm going. I fucking hate you. I'm going. You killed Mom. That's why you're mad at me.
A zombie game extraction shooter thing did come out. It's like no more time, no die tonight 2, no more room in hell 2 or something. I think we should play it.
Was the first one not that?
It was not that. No. People are upset if you like the first one. What?
I mean, I've heard of the first one.
You got a cell phone in the first one, I think, right? You got a phone?
I don't know.
No more room in hell.
Play it.
Yeah, you got a phone.
Oh,
but if a Japanese guy paid me to go in there, I would have played it.
Who cares that you get a phone?
He doesn't pay you. He gives you the promise of future payment if you go get the payment for him. Now, how do any of these things work? Because it's like, if I have all the money, why don't I just keep
It's the
all
honor
of the money?
system, Ryan. Just because part of the country's falling apart doesn't mean we're animals.
That's why the company guy's going in with you to make sure that doesn't happen. But just shoot him once you're in there.
Oh yeah, he's dead.
It's a free country.
I mean, come on.
We're not in the U.S. anymore. Technically, doesn't that mean it's a freer country?
No, I don't have to explain myself to anyone, Daniel, because I've shot him, and I'm not taking the money back to the boss. I'm just going somewhere else now.
And I'm keeping the Legend of Zelda poster.
Yeah, I'm keeping it. You can't get it back.
You think they didn't put a tracker on that Legend of Zelda poster?
Damn.
Huh?
Why were none of these big beefy zombie dudes walking around swinging massive dong?
You tell me that, Daniel.
They didn't die naked?
You're telling me none of these clothes have gotten torn off?
Why would they get torn? I don't know what's going on. I'll tell you why.
This is Vegas.
Because if I'm running from a zombie
on the strip every day.
We saw boobs early on.
Right.
You're telling me if I'm running and a zombie dude's getting at me, I'm not just going to tear at his pants? Like, get off of me. Yeah. Take your belt off. Get off.
Get off of me. Let me help you with your underwear. Get off of me.
Get off.
Okay, now, wait.
Now this is you.
Now get on.
You may have bit me and killed me, but now you're running around with your dog. Oh, I thought you were going to have a small dog. That thing is huge.
Kenny, how are we going to know what time it is if we can't see the pendulum of the clock swinging? You know what I'm saying?
How am I going to know
like
if
Stonehenge,
milk did this body
you look at
good?
the shadow, and that tells you the time of the day.
You got to do it with the dong, Daniel.
Shit.
Everyone knows that.
Okay, now get off, man.
That's
Lay
why
down
it's
on your back.
dong.
I got to see what time of day it is.
Ooh, rigor mortis did this body good. You know what?
What?
If Ma was one of the soldiers they took in with them.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, this movie got better.
Yeah, it did. Our team, we got them together. We grabbed the coyote because we needed someone to get us in there. She takes dipshit rapist guard. Everyone's like, why do you want to bring him? Whatever. We get in there. Immediately, she shoots him in the leg after he thinks it's a good idea to give her his gun, and ties him up and says, like, here you go, king and queen. Take this guy. And it's like, hey, we got to give him a sacrifice. They'll leave us alone. I'm like, oh, okay. So I guess we'll do that. And they drag him off, and they're gonna have like they're gonna zombie fuck right in front of him, I think. But then it's like she's pregnant, and I'm like, well, that's weird. And then the zombie king goes up to rapist guy. It's like, I'm just gonna give you a little bite right here in the arm. I'm like, that dude got off kind of easy if you think about it. Like, okay, you are becoming a zombie. Like, that's not great. You're gonna be an alpha though, and to turn you an alpha, I gave you the most gentle little bite on your arm. You're welcome.
Thank you.
Could have tore out your throat or something, but I could have bit off your dick.
I thought when he threw him into the pool that he was gonna get like gnawed on a little bit, but instead he's like elevated, like he's crowd surfing. Now I did like that Coyote she has a name, like Lily, is like, oh yeah, you see all these shamblers that have been dried out because of the sun because they didn't go inside. Now when it rains, they come to life for a couple hours. And I'm like,
I did like that. That's a good concept. That would have been great if we had
so
seen
cool to see, is it?
Yeah,
I'm like, oh, that's gonna be so cool to see. Oh, it's 2 hours. Okay, we got 20 minutes left. I can't wait to see this. Okay, it's the end of the movie. We got 10 minutes left, and we're no longer. And the bomb has dropped. Maybe. Okay, that's fine. Whatever. I didn't want to see it anyway.
I didn't want to see. Yeah, I didn't want to see it. Anyway.
I don't want to see anything. Yeah.
Our gang, though,
get back on top of me.
They're
now.
playing with real fire here. Okay, we've gone inside, and there's like zombies all over in the inside here, and they don't do well in the dark. Oh, they can't see us in the dark. Is that what it is?
No, I think they're just sleeping.
No, they're sleeping.
They're hibernating.
Well, this is where our gang gets real fucking edgy, real risky. They are putting their nice, awesome shirts at risk.
With the glow sticks?
With the glow sticks. They're pulling out these glow sticks, and I'm like, oh my God. Be careful, guys. Do not put it in a microwave. I know you want to.
So
one of the time loop corpses should have had like glow stick juice on
just glow stick jizz right
nice,
all over
shirt.
them, and when you show it lights up. Now you think they think they've got what, 3 days to do this? Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. So you see these zombies, they're not moving, they're sleeping. And your plan is to walk in between them and hope they just don't wake up. Instead of doing that, how about we take out our knives, like the one woman eventually does, and we just start opening jack-o'-lanterns down the line, and then we don't have this problem in case something happens.
Yeah, that's an idea. That's a good idea.
That's exactly what...
Shit, they should have taken you.
I'd be like, oh, they're all sleeping? Great, get out your quiet weapons. Oh, see, you just
it's
tap
so
it.
easy.
You just pop the keg, man.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Also,
what?
Maybe if I'm the business guy going in with everyone and I got a plan to get out of there with all this crap, maybe I try to just go ahead and not fight with these guys the whole way through. That way I can just get out easily and have more like bodies in the way of me getting killed later.
Yeah, but she was being mean to him. This was targeted.
Who cares? He's supposed to be a professional. He's supposed to be an adult.
She said she knew something about me. We had to have a talk, except the entire hour before that, there was never a scene where it showed me doing anything. So
that's true.
And it was an hour, Daniel. I was checking the time. It's an hour before.
I mean, he's got a bad vibe, you know.
Well, that's just because he's company.
Now he's in danger too. He's in more danger because he's being petty. So she's dumb for causing extra bullshit. He's dumb for like, I'm going to set you up and just leave you back. I'm going to move the breadcrumb. There you go. Now it's like, oh shit, now all the zombies are awake. Oh, maybe that was a bad fucking idea. Fucking idiot. But then she's out there. She's still kicking ass.
She
did all the knife stuff
cool.
that Ryan was so excited about. And then she gets all the way caught up to him and then he locks the door on her. Like, you motherfucker.
He's like, women belong in the kitchen.
Dead. Yeah. But then she fucking dives out a window. Like later, like she's still alive. How?
She hit the glass ceiling, so she went through the glass. That's what
still
she did.
Alive,
yeah,
and we can help her.
Still
we can
alive.
Help her.
Yeah, she's got that achievement.
This is where
not bitten, still alive.
Yeah. Now, but still dumb, still fucking stupid. You know why?
Because she just wants to crawl.
I did finally get bit, but my boy is right here in front of me, and I'm still alive. And I could have just said, "Hey, he locked me in there.
Don't trust him. He's a bad man.
Like he did this to me. Like you should just fucking shoot him."
Okay.
But instead, she doesn't. She only cares about her stuff right there.
Or she could have shot him right there.
These are all
that might have been harder.
Things.
She was wrestling with some zombies.
I think she was out of bullets. Remember?
She could have thrown the gun at his face.
I said
and that would have been unfortunate.
I curse at thee, unclean spirit.
This is so stupid, though.
It's so dumb.
But she blows
you know
up.
What?
That's fun.
We blow her ass up.
Well, her face.
Now, daughter, who like really, she's having a hard time not also eating people. She's trying her best, but she's like, oh man, I could eat people right now. I could put on my yellow jacket and I could eat anyone.
What?
She's used to this kind of fallout though, right?
Yeah, she's used to being this close to a lot of fallout.
She doesn't want to jinx their their expedition.
Oh no. Do we got any more?
I don't have any more. Go on IMDb, find more.
I'm over there. I'm looking for something she was bigger. She was in one episode of Invincible, so I can't count that. Oh, she God, this lady's been around fucking forever. The daughter, Ryan, she's in many big things right now. She's so hot right now.
She's very hot right now,
Purnell.
Ryan.
Very hot right now.
That's fine.
She wants to go talk to the coyote and be like, hey, is there a chance my friend's alive? You know, because I know you just leave people in here all the time because you suck. She's like, well, maybe.
Turns out, yeah.
And I'm just like, don't give her hope. Don't give her hope. Okay? Just don't.
Remember when Batista is talking to his daughter at the beginning and he's like, you gotta stay right next to me. You stay where I can see you. If you go off on your own bullshit mission, you are gonna get these good people killed. And you know what?
She didn't get them all killed, but she got 2 to 3. Her dad,
the pilot,
the Hispanic lady,
the one she was there to get.
No, Gita didn't get got.
Didn't Gita die in the helicopter crash?
Pretty sure everyone died in the helicopter.
Oh yeah,
crash.
you're right.
Because you don't see.
She made it to the helicopter and then she died. Yeah,
she was in the she's in the helicopter.
Everyone died,
and then everyone dies.
Yeah,
except for her, because she had her tray table up and her seat back in the full right. Prime position.
Yeah, classic. So they find out they weren't the first team that went in there, which I'm like, duh. Dude is bad at dad jokes. I don't think he did do it good. Or no, it's just dude is bad at jokes. If it was a dad joke, it probably would have been good.
What was the joke?
We're gonna split the team up. I don't even remember, but I didn't think it was good.
I don't even remember there being jokes.
I don't.
We watched this movie 2 weeks ago and Ryan didn't.
I didn't laugh at anything
until a week later.
There's no humor in this movie. Don't worry about it.
I did like when a helicopter pilot's like, God, this helicopter's a piece of shit. Why spend all that money on the miniature if the chopper's a piece of shit? Saying like the miniature was better than the actual chopper. That was pretty funny.
That is funny.
Sure,
you like how she's all by herself and there's no more. It's just her talking on a radio to people now. There's literally you're never gonna see her.
It's easier that way, Ryan.
Not gonna see her in another scene.
Right, but she was with them earlier, Ryan, and it was a technical feat.
No,
yeah,
I've seen Forrest Gump, Daniel. A technical feat. Come on.
That person was canceled so well, I don't even remember who the fuck it was.
I don't think I knew who it was to begin with.
Probably not. Daddy-daughter have a little talk about, hey, I had to put your mom down.
I know.
Daughter down. I had to put her down. I had to dick your mother down.
I know.
And then I put her down.
I know.
And I loved her.
I know.
All of this did not need to be said.
But then why do you hate me?
Because you left, you piece of shit.
That's not why I hated
you. You didn't show up after that.
Most cliche bullshit. None of this needs to be said.
God damn it! I was focusing on my my diner career when I should have been with my daughter. Oh, knuckles to the forehead. He had the same
conversation with Maria.
It is the exact same conversation.
It's the same conversation.
It's like Zack Snyder.
A coward. Yeah,
forgot what he wrote, and he's like, "Oh, I've got this great idea for this one." And he just never went back and read. And like, if he had, he would have said, "Oh, I've already said this."
Okay,
although
but hear me out,
it is kind
daughter.
of funny that he has the exact same problem with 2 different people. That is kind of funny.
It's consistent, I guess.
Only
one day he'll figure it out.
I guess. I don't know, man.
Look, I'm going to give you all this money and you can go to school, but
you're going to become a teacher.
I'm going to need some of that money because I'm going to have a food truck. And I'm thinking artisan grilled cheese sandwiches. And I'm like, my fucking man right there. Like, he's got the idea. Every grilled cheese food truck I've been to has been phenomenal.
Right, but he's getting millions of dollars. Why does he need to work?
Because you want to make these grilled cheeses for the people.
I think he just wants to spend all his time in the gym.
Yeah, but then his daughter's like, but I've got all this rage inside of me. I can't forgive you. And then he says, would an artisan grilled cheese turn off your rage? Because it would mine. Especially if there's like a tasty like tomato bisque.
What is an artisan grilled cheese sandwich?
They add parsley to it, Daniel. Don't let them bullshit you.
You just put a little sprinkle on. You got to use the thick toast.
Okay.
Either you're making it yourself
you
or
use
you
Texas toast. But you're watching it. They're doing it with an iron instead of a skillet. Don't let them fool you, Daniel.
Instead of a skillet.
Instead of skillet?
We got you can't well you can't afford a skillet.
Is not there
so you
helping.
have to do a skillet. It's half a skillet.
Half a skillet.
It doesn't have a handle.
But twice it's
you are going to burn yourselves. You are going to burn yourself.
They make oven mitts.
I don't got oven mitt money.
We need to protect our safecracker. Or as helicopter pilot points out that they're probably number 2 on the protect scale though, right? And I'm like, yeah, that's true. But they do a bad job of protecting the safecracker because he almost dies, I think, immediately. And I'm over here thinking I both hate and love the safecracker.
He's doing stuff.
He's trying. He's interesting. I just don't know if I like.
What is he doing, Daniel? What stuff
I
is
don't
he
know.
Doing?
He's quirky.
He is quirky. Is he quirky enough to get
his
a
own movie
focused on him?
No, I didn't watch it. Ryan says no, but it happened. So
it happened, Ryan.
No, what's his quirk? Oh, I like to put my ear next to the safe, and I like to hear the click, click, click.
His quirk is that he's German?
Yeah.
Apparently, Ryan, he's this nobody who works at a fucking place near Vegas is the world's greatest safecracker, and we get a whole movie about it.
I don't care.
Why is he living in a shithole near Vegas?
Doesn't matter.
Like, shouldn't other heist groups know about him?
I feel like he
if I'm in the heist game,
Tanaka should have recommended him. Is what it should have been instead of them just finding him.
Oh my God, Kenny likes his grilled cheese. He likes it Swiss with lots of holes in it.
I like it artisan.
I like this plot. You get the reference I'm doing now?
Boom!
Bam.
Tough acting Tanaka.
Ooh.
That just came to me.
Not Boss Tanaka. But
not Boss, tough acting
right.
Tanaka.
Scorpion. Was he Scorpion? Or is he Sub-Zero? Scorpion.
And I'm going to double check that.
And at
so I don't
no
like an
time
idiot,
did he try to bend over. What?
Why would he bend over?
Scorpions are bendy.
Yeah, he's Scorpion.
Scorpion.
And not one time did he say, get over here. I guess this movie was made before then, right?
Same time-ish.
Because we're in a time loop.
Came out in COVID, too.
They both came 2021.
Oh.
Yes. This is where we get our little crack about it's a time loop, which, again, I wish was true. It's not.
Well, Zack said it's true. He also says there's robots.
Well, because he wants people to think it's interesting. After it came out, people were like, this is kind of dumb. Except for his loyal crew of Snyderines, whatever they call themselves. I don't know.
What do they call themselves?
I don't know. Edgelords?
I don't think there's really anything edgy.
It's not, but they call themselves that. They think they're edgy.
Martha. Is that Snyder?
Oh, that's my name too. Yeah, okay. It is. Yeah,
that's Snyder. I think they call themselves the Endurance.
Yeah.
Hondurans?
Yeah, I can believe it.
Endurance.
Now, while this is all going on, I'm trying to figure out why we felt the need for
Speed.
Bert, no, not Bert. For Lily and
if Bert, Bert and Reba McEntire, Tremors. If that couple was in this fucking movie,
oh my god,
No, if we got a Muppet zombie movie or Sesame Street,
not even a Muppet movie, but the King and Queen are Bert and Ernie.
I'm gonna stop you there. It's called Meet the Feebles.
Okay,
yeah. Daniel, you've seen Meet the Feebles?
No, but I know.
Okay.
So I'm confused at this point as to why
you shouldn't be.
Lily the Coyote and Martin are going outside to taunt the alphas. We've got a piece with them.
Because...
And I'm like, what the fuck are we doing?
What were they supposed to be doing?
Was there a scene that showed them talking about that they were going to go do this, or did they just do it?
Because as far as we know, the first time they met is when Daughter took them over
I don't think there's a scene of them saying, hey, let's go do this so I can get this.
And that's amazing, because this movie's 3 hours long. There's absolutely time for it.
There was time. Yeah.
Absolutely time for it.
There's always time.
Now let me ask you this. Is it possible...
Did you put a family portrait over your shoulder, Daniel?
Oh.
What is that?
A family portrait?
Or is that
which shoulder?
It would be, I don't know if it's reflected or not, but it's over by your window. No, other way. Lean the other way.
By the window with the curtain.
Where
you're gonna have to turn
Who are
your
those
head
people?
What
to go look at it.
They all have like dark hair.
I don't know what you're seeing.
You know what? That might just be trash.
I understand. No, that's the Walking Dead compendium. See, what I've done is I've pushed.
That's the best family.
I've pushed books into the empty spots on the little window ledge to block the light and the wind.
Is it possible?
So it's not a random family portrait.
That the why not? That the actor that
Grimes
got cut,
family.
Maybe he was in those scenes, like in the background or something. It was just easier to cut them out than to have. I don't know, man. I don't know.
He didn't cut anything. If anything, he just kept adding more. Zack Snyder does not know how to cut things from a movie.
Is he the editor too?
Do you see what's happening with my shirt right now? Like,
yeah, your tummy table is coming out.
It's just like it's making me look like I got man boobs, and I don't know why. Look at that, because it's like a horizontal shelf.
You do.
No, look at that.
You do.
Put your bowl even higher now, fucking titty boy.
Oh my god, look at that. This shirt is not doing. Look at this.
Well, let's take the queen's head. Let's take her head. King will be mad. Why are we taking her head? More money.
We can make more of these things.
Because you know what? With this head,
this was such a good idea.
Yeah. Zombie army. That's going to go
Capitalism.
Well. We got everyone's doing side deals here.
Yeah,
we got to have our own side. This is like, at this point, it's like the gang does the zombie apocalypse because we've just gone full fucking stupid. Okay, Colonel Mustard.
He's wearing the shirt that's the same color as the shirt he had over it. That's weird.
It's slightly different.
Yeah, but it's same enough for me.
Same enough for him.
Also, your hair is doing this thing.
You could say it. It's doing a rooster. You could say it. I haven't been able to get it to come back down all day. I went outside.
Talking about how he fluffed
God.
up his like little front hair tuft.
It's weird. It's like just an island.
Honestly, the hair.
It's like an island of hair on a sea of skin. I don't understand, but it's like a volcano.
You look like a pineapple.
I thought the hair was hanging on pretty good, like up until like a month or so ago. All of a sudden, that front got just real wispy. So I don't know if you stopped using your Bosley or what's going on over there.
Stress.
You're worried about the tariffs. I got you.
I'm worried how it's going to affect my my dumplings. Well, no, this might be what it is.
She comes with the gel. Let's get the gel in there.
Sneezes right into her hand. Rubs it all through your hair. It's fine, daddy. Okay, look. Let's try to throw the zombie right into the trap in front of the safe. That's going to be fine. That didn't work. Let's go do an idle hands reference and let's go nuke the hand because they like the warmth. We'll throw that over there. That works. The zombies start triggering the traps. And it's like,
these traps just rearm
these supposed to be
themselves?
non-lethal. I don't know. That last one should be able to.
I don't know. I think the spring's been used.
Isn't that the thing with the spring is that it snaps back into place?
There's probably also a motor on that door that just kind of pulls
Not
it
after
back.
a while, man. What if like spring gets sprung and then you're like, oh, look at that.
Right,
and then it does,
but in Minecraft, when you've got them pistons, they go back.
They go back. There were darts, and they're like, okay, yeah, non-lethal. He said it's non-lethal. Then it's a shitload of bullets. I'm like, that's lethal, but we're probably safe now. And then it's a jelly wall.
Yeah.
That's right. Jelly wall gets them.
Jelly wall gets them. It's like, okay.
Now
sure.
It's impossible for us to open the safe. We're covered in jelly.
Yeah. Now, that's definitely the last of the traps. We're safe now. And I'm just like, I don't know, man.
I don't trust this. I think you're going to get electrocuted if you touch that safe.
Yeah, or like a laser grid's gonna come through and turn you into a nice cubed meat.
But I jumped up.
Yeah, you bitch.
Why didn't it start with that?
That shoulda.
Right?
Like, just fucking get it over with.
Maybe it was charging.
Or it's like playing with you, you know?
Oh, I know.
I don't think it...
I don't want to have to use all my lasers.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just most of them?
The helicopter pilot's up there like, you fucking piece of shit. You piece of shit helicopter. Filthy piece of shit. My next note after that is like made me think of my mom was talking to me, and I'm like, well, that's not a healthy relationship. So that's not good. And then the safecracker's like,
I tried not to laugh, but it got me. It got me.
Well, she's just mad that you can't carry that many people on your back, like a helicopter.
I'm not.
You keep breaking down.
Samwise. I'm always breaking down. It's sad. Now, the safecracker's like, yeah, 30 minutes I can pick this safe. And I'm like, somehow he's going to take 30 minutes to pick this safe, but it's going to be 50 minutes in real time, like for us.
I think it was.
It probably fucking was.
They just found random money in the hallway before.
Well,
they had money before
it's a casino. Okay. So they're finding money sitting out like that wasn't put away yet. It's like, hell yeah, let me take this, stash this money.
And they found the corpse of Danny Ocean, too.
Yeah. And the zombie king, he's on a zombie horse now.
Ocean's 11, Ryan.
I don't know anymore, Daniel. All I know is
or 12
zombie
or 13
horse
or
that we only see one time.
Which is faster than a helicopter?
I feel like there's just
of course.
a much more interesting movie in here.
Watch.
And it's not what we're watching.
Yeah, well, Zombie King finds his zombie bride, and he's like, you got shorter. And, let me cut out the baby.
What's wrong, baby? You're being so quiet.
Yeah, you're so blue, baby. And then Daddy is back over
There's
there.
There's your Blue Man group.
He's like, maybe. There you go.
Baby?
It's like, maybe I'd do a tofu truck. And I'm like, no, grilled cheese is way better than tofu.
What if you do grilled cheese as tofu? Tofu as grilled cheese?
Gross.
And then Daughter, they're over there locking the place up. Daughter does a sneaky move and doesn't actually lock the door. So the little gate thing. So then she's going to sneak off. Safecracker's putting his ear up against the safe. And it's like, where's your stethoscope? You're supposed to have a stethoscope. That's what they do when they crack safes. How you doing it without it? Whatever. Coyote picks up a cash counter. And I'm like, what are you doing with that? She's putting it in a bag. I don't know. Turns out she was swapping the zombie head they stole earlier. She was going to do a double cross.
I knew she was
doing. Now she has this. Yeah, she has the baby dinosaur egg.
That's right.
And then we open the safe, and everyone starts flinging the money around. we don't have time.
We don't have time to Scrooge
secondly,
McDuck in
who's
this
gonna
money.
pick that up?
The president has moved the day up of the nuking by 1 day because they thought it'd be a little tasteless to do it on July 4th.
But if
So
you
we're gonna
think
do it on
about
the
it,
third
Fireworks
now.
are cool.
that's hella patriotic.
Hella. I got a note that says she came for that dick. Oh, Maria goes up to Dave Bautista. It's like, haven't you figured out why I came yet? Blah, blah, blah. You know, I didn't come for the money. And I'm like, yeah, she came for that dick, dog. And he's like, well, I was scared of you. I was scared of my daughter. And I'm scared of just women, I think is a thing with me. Maybe that's what it is. And it's just like, look, we're going to go save your daughter because she fucking disappeared. All right? We're going to go save her. And all right, so let's go get to the elevator. And then she dies immediately.
Turn
Her neck
around.
gets
Every now
snapped.
and then I get my head snapped
Backwards.
around by a zombie and I fall to the ground.
Fucking elevator zombies.
I did like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm like,
And then, yeah, that was good.
Sucks to be you. Because I remember right when she was giving this speech to Kenny, I turned to I turned to Christine and I said, you see that woman? She's dead. And then within 30 seconds, she was. Look at that.
Look at that.
Look at that.
You made that happen, Father. You have a power. You put a curse on her, and now
You put a
I will
curse on a
always listen
TV
to
lady.
you. Do it again, Dad. I fucking hate my teacher.
Whoa.
Whoa.
He's the teacher.
Do it. Do it, Daddy. Do the roar.
Ow.
Love you, Daddy.
Have some more cocaine. I don't know.
They're all running now. We're trying to, but businessman locks them like under the cage, and it's like, yeah, I fucked you twice, huh? Take that, coyote lady. You got screwed out by me. And then it's like, well, that sucks. Okay, because now we're all trapped down here. What are we gonna? Oh, we're gonna take the saw and we're gonna cut through the wall. And the saw guy who doesn't have the saw now in the safecracker, they're gonna go run towards the safe. But the safecracker's gonna shut saw guy in the safe. Like, you're gonna be safe, my prince.
Because he's fighting the zombie king and he's getting his ass kicked.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he tries that. That was funny. Also, I didn't do that conversation that Batista had with Maria any real justice.
No, you did.
No, you did. Oh, we're time loop. Here we go.
So we're going back for a second. She makes it very clear that, like, I haven't exactly been waiting for you. I have been fucking other dudes.
And
but
ladies.
like, I wanted to fuck you. And ladies. And he's like,
and pigeons.
over there. He's thinking about it now. And he's like, he just stopped talking to people for 2 days. And he thinks the entire relationship is ruined. Every time he's like, oh, fuck, I forgot to
Who
talk
can
to him
relate?
for 2 days. I cannot go back to this. Oh, my God. That's his whole character. And then she's like, yeah, where's your daughter? And he's like, oh, shit, my daughter. I forgot. And then they run off and she gets that.
Thank you.
That's how that went down.
It was worth doing a Prince of Persia and going back in time for you to tell us that story.
Thank you. Thank you.
That was great. That was wonderful.
Yeah, I'm going to have to take that dagger of time back from you, though.
I think you're misusing its powers.
A little too much.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Unlike that fight Daniel mentioned, that was not fine. He did not win. That went
He didn't
bad.
get his head knocked off like Friday the 13th. Jason Takes Manhattan.
We also don't see him getting bit.
Yeah, we don't ever see him get bit.
So when what?
We
didn't have time to add that.
He did it to himself in the safe. He was getting lonely.
And then he's just laughing about, oh yeah, this joke I pulled on myself. I'm just now remembering this. When he's laughing in the plane.
I was going to scare the team and be like, oh guys, look what happened. No, after they're shooting me, I was kidding. It's a bad joke. It's a bad joke.
Also, would he be able to bite him like that with his helmet on?
Yes. He had his,
the mouth was
the
open.
chompers were still.
Yeah.
Although.
Which that helmet, that's a pro move there for a zombie.
Nice.
Keeps Magneto. Wait, no, keeps.
Yep, it keeps
Xavier.
Magneto interested.
Keeps Xavier out of your head.
Otherwise, he's going to leave the house and then he's going to wander. But if you keep the helmet on, there's always a chance he'll come and say hi.
Always a chance.
Stay out of my head, Charles.
Business douche finds out the head got swapped. He's pissed about it. He runs into that tiger he's been complaining about. It's a real burning bright situation. His head gets turned into a juice.
I like that
by the tiger.
This is good.
Yeah, that was good. Now we got some parkour zombies.
This is bad.
We got the people fighting, and I'm like, the YouTuber. I'm like, do you have any more grenades? You just threw one grenade. Do you have more?
He only brought the one.
Well, then he starts getting bit and all that stuff, chomp, and then he's like, oh yeah, these other grenades. And I'm like, that's too late, bro. And this is when I noticed, like, why are these heads blowing up and they have a blue light?
Not just that, sparks come off of them when they're shooting them.
Yeah, what's the fucking point.
Why are some of these robots?
Also, they also have blue in their eyes.
Yeah, because they're robots.
Yeah, why?
And the baby, when he took it out of dead mommy, it was blue until it went to pink.
I think that's just baby stuff.
That's just baby stuff. Babies be weird, man. Now,
some of them blue.
Guard is
babies
now,
are blue.
Babies are blue. Racist guard is now racist, or rapist guard is now rapist guard zombie now.
Yes.
Okay.
And so he's trying to get at daughter who found Gita and her other person. And they were doing like a runaround in the
classic runaround
other building. Classic runaround. And
classic
Batista
Soul Station ending, am I right?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Because he was a pimp.
Yeah.
A helicopter pilot takes Batista over there. It's like, we got to get out of here. It's going to blow up. But he's like, give me 30 seconds or whatever. Give me 5 minutes. There's no way he's going to go through that whole building that fast. That's a dumb plan. 9 minutes. Yeah. Go through the whole hotel. Nah, get fucked. So, also, a zombie has a cape.
And a horse.
I think he's a king.
And a horse.
And a horse.
So is the case.
Again, that's
and
cool.
the horse outruns the helicopter.
A javelin.
Yeah.
A trident.
Yeah.
A bevy of bitches.
Yeah. And he catches up to him after we deal with rapist guard. The king is back. Mask is still, everyone aims for the mask. That seems dumb. We got to shut the door. We need to be shutting doors behind us. We're not doing that because he gets there in time, like to save them from the king, and then he just doesn't shut the door. He shuts the door. It's fine.
Do you think the king can't open a door?
He can't. He would never dirty his hands by touching the door.
Oh, he would need
himself.
a servant.
Are you fucking kidding me?
A servant to
He'd
open
need
it
a servant.
for him. Yeah.
And they're all dead. They're all dead. He gets to the roof too, and they're up there like, oh shit, the chopper's gone. I thought you were gonna stay. But then it comes back. It's like, yeah, I thought about leaving you.
Oh, look, Bishop's back, Newt. We can get on the chopper now that the Queen Alien has got to the roof. Isn't this great, Ripley?
And the chopper pilot's like, oh shit, King's back. Maybe I should have just stayed gone because now King shit is happening. And it's like, well, that's dumb.
He jumps onto the chopper. Okay. That's cool.
Well, yeah, because it's like, okay, we're on the chopper.
Yeah.
We could just go up. The King's coming at us. We could just go up. Or we could also, it's a chopper. We can go up and out. Instead, we're going to go straight
I'm going to go down to
the side.
Like, literally, I'm gravity and him. It's great. Okay?
Well, you could have gone down too, just faster.
I could have.
They do the one direction you shouldn't do.
I could have turned it right so that the helicopter,
so one or two
the blades would have actually just diced them, but no.
This is a replacement helicopter pilot, guys. Got to remember that. This isn't the original one we wanted.
That's fair.
I'm not actually there.
Just keep that in mind. I'm not actually there. Keep that in mind.
Okay. The coyote, I'm not actually there. The coyote was also made it to the roof. Or no, someone made it.
She makes it to the
who got pinned to the wall?
The coyote. Because she's like, hey, Cape, Batman, I got your mama's head. And he's like, you give me that head. And they're like, would you just
I spike you to the wall.
Get in the helicopter and go. But then the helicopter's just hanging out. They're like, I want to see what's going to happen. This looks cool. But then they drop the head.
Drop the head off the roof.
Like a jack-o'-lantern. Just splat. And I'm like, oh,
beautiful.
No.
What would he have done with the head? Just stick it back on the body?
Yeah.
That probably would have worked.
But he ripped open her tum-tum.
No, we're putting the baby back in. We're going to put the head back
on.
Put
the baby back in.
And we're going to say, arise, body.
Either that or like road head or like horse head got even more comfortable for them because now he can just put her head down there and drive around.
Oh,
ride around.
Yes. Like in that French film. What's the French film?
Le Pacte de Loup.
No.
Martyrs.
No. Intense?
High tension.
High tension. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Has the severed head in the beginning, but it's not really a severed. Oh, maybe we'll cover it. No spoilers here. Not from me.
No, you already spoiled it.
High tension is a
by
good
saying it's a French
movie,
film.
Though.
By saying that's
not
oui.
Let's see. We're fighting in the chopper. The bones get broken out of the skin. They're supposed to stay in the skin. We shoot the pilot. Don't do that.
She's okay.
That's true.
Because she's not there. You didn't really shoot anyone.
Shot a ketchup packet right into the windshield.
We do finally shoot the king before we crash the helicopter in the face.
We do, and it's very beautiful. But he bites Batista before that.
But he bites Batista, and that's sad. And we crash the helicopter.
Now everyone's dead.
And, well, Daddy got flung.
Except
daughter
for me.
got flung. Pilot's dead.
And Gita.
This is where I made my joke about, and Gita, she's dead. She didn't get out alive.
We don't see her, though, right?
I don't think she made it onto the helicopter.
She might not have made it to the helicopter.
No, she makes it to the helicopter.
Well, then where'd she go?
She's dead.
She just started walking away. She was like, I'm out.
Deuce.
Peace.
And I'm like, wow. Okay.
Got all these people killed, Gita. Good job.
I don't know. Like the daughter's like, I don't know if we got far enough away to avoid this fallout.
On
I'll
Amazon
tell you
Prime.
right now, you didn't.
On Amazon Prime right now. It's gotten blown. It's gonna get blown up. While that's getting blown up, Daddy's over there. And
It's
he's like,
the
shit,
radiation is going to turn my jacket yellow on Showtime.
Yeah, your yellow Showtime jacket. And daughter got Daddy killed, and I hope she's happy now with all that rage and at least 2 others. And she's over like, well, Daddy, that bite's not that deep. And I'm like, you're fucking stupid. Shut up, kid. Don't say that fucking shit. That's basically what he's saying. Like, don't look, man. I've been around. Not that deep. Eat my fucking ass, daughter. Okay, listen to me.
I watched
lobster rolls.
Exactly. I watched wrestling. Okay, I saw that one guy
just watch wrestling.
Throw Randy Orton onto a bed of tacks.
Might have been him.
Okay,
it might have been.
I've seen it.
Lobster rolls, kid. Here's a wad of money.
Don't eat them though.
We're gonna do a lobster roll truck. Okay. Now you need to get them kids out of camp. I'm proud of you.
No
though.
problem. They're already gone.
Getting me killed.
They all left on a bus.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a little dad nap now. All right.
Long blink.
And I'm like, just shoot him in the head right now.
No.
And then she did, but then his head didn't explode when it got shot. I'm like, he's got a good head.
Good skull.
Well, yeah, he works out.
And then she's like, that head didn't explode. This gun is weak as fuck. So then she throws it away. And then here comes another chopper.
It's okay.
And then we play Zombie by the Cranberries.
It's got Grandpa's girlfriend in it, Carol. Is it Carol?
No.
You don't remember either, do you?
Stacy?
Yeah, fuck
No.
you. It's Carol now. She comes out. She's all like, "Get to the chopper." And you're like, "Where did you come from?" And you're like,
Judy.
And they're like,
It wasn't Judy.
It could have been
Was
Judy.
it?
Are you sure?
Jane. It's Jane.
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 Get me off this crazy thing called love.
This musical thing did not work for me at all.
It didn't work. And every time they picked a song of this, it didn't work.
You'd think because the movie's
Good
over
idea.
that the movie
Doesn't
would be
work.
over.
But it's not.
But it's not.
Because we got another hour.
Got your ass. Yeah, you got another hour. Because guess what? We forgot about Safe Guy.
I didn't forget.
Yeah,
I just assumed he died.
No, safes are immune to nukes.
I assumed this was going to happen.
It's a bomb shelter.
He opens the safe out. He comes out. It's all dust. It's all ash. It's all awful. Okay, and I'm like, great. This is where the movie ends. But then I glance at the running time, and I'm like, you've still got another 10 minutes. What?
A lot of people worked on this movie, right? We gotta watch all the credits.
How long are these credits?
Even though we did earlier, we're gonna watch them again.
Still be a shit ton of radiation, and he would just choke on it immediately and die.
No,
the bite didn't matter.
It's a different kind of.
It's a clean nuke.
Bomb.
Oh,
yeah, it's
that's
not a
good.
dirty
That's
bomb.
good.
I think
they
did say they were gonna do something and they were gonna do magic. Okay, but he's got the bite now, and the radiation it just makes him stronger. Okay, he's gonna be
like
Mr.
forgot
Withers.
about the bite.
That's what's happening.
I'm gonna go rent me a private jet. I'm gonna fly to Mexico. I'm gonna give them the disease.
Great.
Is that where he's going? Mexico? I thought he was going to L.A. for some reason.
Mexico City.
No, he's going to Mexico.
Okay.
Because they probably got bomb ass tacos and burritos. Dude, I see it all the time. I watch those travel food shows, and when they go to fucking Mexico or Central America or anywhere down there, there's a cutoff point probably. It looks so fucking good.
Load
They be
up those
crushing the bugs
carnitas.
and putting in their salsa. I'm like, I'm gonna eat that.
Is there a cutoff
That's
point?
so good.
What's the cutoff
There is.
point?
Remember?
Well,
where is that?
it becomes not Mexican
I think
food.
it's Colorado.
The
Daniel.
further north you go, the worse the Mexican food gets, as we found out.
As Daniel and I found out.
Oh, for sure.
That's sad.
That's 100%
sad
true.
news. It's just because the ingredients you need have had to travel.
We've all been there.
Maybe.
We should have been eating elk and moose. That probably would have been delicious.
The further south you go, it starts to transition back out of Mexican food. And what I want is all that similar to Mexican food cuisine. So like, I feel like Mexico, Central American countries, nobody knows the names of them. And then South America, like maybe there's a couple towards the top there. And there's
Daniel,
like 3 countries
Daniel looks
in
like
South
he
America.
wants to say the names of a couple, but he doesn't want to say them wrong.
Panama.
He doesn't know. That's a canal. And it's ours. That's a U.S. canal.
I got Argentina, Bolivia, Colombia.
I was just going to name all
Brazil.
the countries that cocaine grows in.
Oh, okay.
Colombia.
Yes, very good.
That's one of them. Good.
I think that's
South America, though, isn't it?
Good enough.
I don't know.
Pretty sure it is. Nobody
Chile.
studies South America. How much time did you spend on South America in grade school? Not a fucking lot.
Who cares?
And nobody talks about what the Australians
I don't know
are
what's
doing all the
going on
time.
down there. And you know what? I don't care.
American history or American education is fucked. We don't care what's going on in the rest of the world, apparently. We're not allowed to. We're going to tariff them.
Africa's a big black hole for me. I don't know what's going on there either.
I know more about Africa than South America. That seems weird.
Like a big black hole.
I know exactly what you're saying.
A void of information.
A void of information for me.
I know it's really, really expensive to buy a gaming console in Brazil. Football's really popular in South America.
Is Argentina the one where all the Nazis live?
That's where they went and hid, right?
Okay.
Why?
Don't want to go there.
They could have got anywhere.
Well, because it's nice.
Oh,
it's warm.
They're in the house, Daniel. The call is calling from in the house.
Oh, yeah, now.
I think it always was.
Did you like this movie?
No.
There's a good movie in here if we took an hour off of it.
Wow.
It's still 4 hours long if you take an hour away.
I know. I think there are elements where I have fun. The concept, they could keep doing this concept, and I'd be like, okay, sure, it's a fun concept. And it doesn't have to be zombies. Replace zombies with
monkeys,
other things, and it's still fun. Yeah. Planet of the Apes, the Planet of the Apes heist movie. The apes have this area, but we want to go get the...
Just monkeys, normal monkeys.
Normal-ass monkeys who just steal
the monkeys from Jumanji.
The scary.
Like I said, normal monkeys.
Yeah. I mean...
I did not like this movie. I was bored.
Is it the worst Zack Snyder movie?
What's some more Snyder movies?
Well, I don't know who Jack Snyder is.
Okay, well, then it might be the worst Zack Snyder movie.
Well, I've only made it 20 minutes into the first Rebel Moon.
Ugh, ew.
I keep trying. I don't know. I like some of his older stuff.
Your hair is crazy.
My hair, it looks like the handle on a jack-o'-lantern.
It's good.
Like the stem.
It's good.
Like my head is the jack-o'-lantern and just the top is my hair is the stem that you'd hold on to. You know, my audience knows the audience. Yeah. The people at home watching know what I'm saying. You stay away from me, little goblin.
I'd say he's really only made a good Dawn of the Dead. That's the one good movie.
Oh, that's not true. Sucker Punch was fun. 300's good. Not as good as people seem to think. Watchmen was good.
Oh, that's true. Watchmen. Didn't write Watchmen. Didn't write Dawn of the Dead.
300 was fun.
Yeah, if we have to go by what he wrote, Sucker Punch is fun. 300's fun. That's pretty much it.
It's pretty. It's well shot.
It is well lighted. Shot.
The effects are very good. The acting is atrocious. The dialogue is awful. The plot is convoluted and goes nowhere. There's too many. It's attempting to do too much of the wrong things and not enough of the good thing that it had. It's a very weird. Now, I would have forgiven all of this if a zombie, Siegfried, had ridden out on top of that tiger. All of this could have been forgiven.
What is that?
That's Ryan's hair.
But what is it?
What it could be. That's Martini from Your Highness.
Oh.
But that's what he has to look forward to if he's going to do anything with that hair.
Oh.
That guy's got a tummy table.
Look, he also gets all the ladies, okay? If you're not familiar with the movie, he's got all the ladies. And that's what you're going to want.
You're going to want that.
I don't know if I can handle that much power.
No one man should have all that power.
Yeah, I don't know. Zack's just a dude.
Don't watch this.
He's just a director.
I
don't think he's not a great director. He's not a bad director. He's got hits. He's got misses. I don't understand the crazy devotion. I also don't understand the crazy hate. He's like,
Martha.
He gets a lot of money to make these things. So some people really like him, but I don't know. I still prefer the original Dawn of the Dead over his remake. I'll die on that hill.
Sure, but his remake's not bad.
No, it's a good movie. It's just,
I'm sorry. You prefer the original Dawn of the Dead to the remake. Okay, I guess I could accept that.
We've had this discussion.
I don't know that you've had this discussion on
We haven't had this discussion.
We haven't had it on pod.
Zombie movies were dead, pun intended, until Dawn of the Dead brought it back.
That's not true. 28 Days Later is the same year.
Is it? Well, which one came out first? When did we get fast moving?
You know what else came out that year?
Me.
Shaun of the Dead.
I don't think Shaun of the Dead came out that year. Unless you're looking at it, and then you can tell me.
And it says
looking.
that.
That's what I was double checking. I'm literally looking.
Yeah, but I don't think so.
I mean, it's 2014.
They both came out 2004.
Oh, 2004. Look at that.
So all three of those are 2004?
That's a hell of a good time for zombies.
So then I would say it was in fact not dead.
In fact, I think that was when they were really being shoved down our throat everywhere until we got into the vampire craze at Twilight.
Oh, thank God.
Was that also probably 2004?
Twilight? No.
Time is a weird thing, man. You're like, that was
2008 was Twilight, so we had a couple years of nonstop zombies.
When are we gonna get werewolves fucking?
Fuck.
I showed you a lovely werewolf movie.
True Blood.
And you didn't like it.
Your werewolf movie fucking sucked.
It was great.
I don't remember what it was called, but it sucked.
Wolf Hollow. And it was great.
Wolf Hollow.
What?
It sucked.
It did not
I'll find
suck.
I could pick a better werewolf movie. So easy.
Yeah.
So quick.
What if I gave
Silver
you
Bullet.
a better werewolf movie, Ryan, written and directed by David Hayter, voice of Solid Snake? Now, would that get you hard?
That movie was interesting, but I've never watched it again. So that
I don't think I've
something.
ever watched it again either. So it might suck, but I feel like we should do it.
It's got that one kid they were trying to push as like a new like leading man, but he just never like really took off.
Yeah.
He was like MacGyver in the MacGyver remake. He was in the X-Men.
It's got Jason Momoa and it's got Kill His Kiss.
Oh,
fair.
Kill His Kiss.
I do like werewolf movies, so Dog Soldiers. That's a fucking werewolf movie. That's my favorite werewolf movie.
My favorite werewolf movie is
Hotel Transylvania.
I haven't seen that.
The Howling.
You
yes,
lying
Daniel,
bitch.
we know.
I haven't seen that either.
4. The Howling 4.
You gotta watch
Let
The
them
Howling.
specify.
And one of them's pretty good. The Howling. That's the one that's good. Yes,
that's
the
the
Howling.
one.
That's the one that's actually
They
very
get fucking
good.
weird after that. Good job.
Now look, if you want the four-legged hound of hell, it's American Werewolf in London, of course.
Sure.
True. Honestly, look, after we do our series for the October Spookathon this year, we could just do all werewolf movies the rest of the month.
Wait, what month is that?
October?
Oh, I'm busy.
Like after we finish our franchise.
Month, I'm busy that month. So.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
fucking editing because we never get shit done on time. We're crazy. We're too crazy.
You can go ahead and cut this. Unlike Jack Snyder, I am willing to like cut stuff that doesn't have to be there, doesn't provide anything. Just make a note that we've cut like an hour out of this.
No, we leave it. They need to know what's going on.
This was a 4-hour podcast.
4-hour podcast. Now it's down to a respectable, probably like hour and 15 minutes.
Nice.
Well, 4 hours. It's about 240 minutes now.
Well.
I thought he was going to clap again. I didn't know what he was doing.
Well, time. One.
Time blue.
2.
As always, I've been your horrible host, Kenny, reminding you that if you have a good idea already, stop trying to like find other ideas because you got the one. Artisan grilled cheese. It's simple, okay? Your overhead's not going to be that high because you don't need to do anything fancy. It's bread, fucking cheese, and some butter or mayo, depending on what you want to spread. $5, and the people will fucking pay it.
I would pay $5.
Absolutely, you would.
This isn't like a half sandwich, it's like the full sandwich.
Yeah, it's a full sandwich. And you know what? If you're doing lobster rolls and you're like in the Midwest or something, people are gonna be like, that lobster can't be that fresh.
Why not?
But you know what? You know what people don't question?
I grow lobsters in my house, my bathtub.
And they fight.
Well, yeah, the strongest,
stick with your
strongest gets to be eaten. The champion.
Absolutely.
See, I thought you were.
So trust your first idea was the good one. That's all I'm saying. That's the good idea. Oh, and I love you. I know I didn't talk to you guys for a couple days since last week, and I thought I ruined it.
Are you saying you love us or you love listener?
Listener.
All three of you.
Yeah,
all
listener.
3 of you. You two and the listener.
That's nice.
Not the band you two. I cannot stand the band you two. Don't clip that and make it sound like I like them when I don't.
I'm Daniel, and it's my fault we had to watch this, and I'm sorry.
I'm Ryan, and Kenny still hasn't found what he's looking for.
Someday I will.
Because he's looking on the streets with no name.
It'll be bloody
On a Sunday, on a bloody Sunday. Yeah.
On a bloody Sunday.
Well,
we did it.
We're going to do
made
it.
through.
Hey, would you say we're going to do it with or without you?
I fucking hate that too. You know what?
When
other people cover their songs, it's good.
They got a lot of bangers, it sounds like.
Yeah, the other bands perform better than they do. We finished it, though. That's all 5 movies.
All 5,
Train to
yep,
Busan done. Choo-choo, left the station, get off.
What do we...
Daniel doesn't care if you disagree with him.
Disagree with me about what?
That these movies were also a part of the universe. He doesn't care.
Oh, that was a joke I created so that we could do Tokyo Drift as April Fools. You're welcome.
You're welcome. You're all welcome. You're not going to hear this, but they're going to hear it.
What are we doing next?
I don't know. Who fucking cares?
Wouldn't it be fun to decide that now on the pod live?
We used to do that.
Let's do it.
No, you can't because we don't know when this is getting released in the order.
Yeah, we know when it is.
Should be. Yeah, we do. Okay. We specifically know when these are getting released.
Oh, then the next would be what you mean? The next one we're releasing, or the next one
next
are
recording? We're recording.
Oh.
Yeah, the audience doesn't get to know when it gets released. I don't even know what's getting released next as far as movies.
Keeps them on their toes.
Well, Tokyo Drift is today.
Yeah, Tokyo Drift is, it was then. It was April 1st is when it got released. That's not today when they're hearing this.
But it's today when we recorded it.
That's true.
And we're in a time loop.
Time loop.
Kind of sad now that the train to Busan ride is over. I don't know what to...
You want a time loop and go back to the beginning?